Hey everyone, it's Najat from Artboard Studio here, and today I'm going to show you how to create designs using bag mockups on Artboard Studio. Let's get started. So, first things first, this is your dashboard. This is where you manage your projects. In order for you to start a new project, you can either start it by using a template, and as you can see, we have a huge collection of ready-made templates, including Christmas ones. But also you can create a new blank project. I'll start with a blank project today. And if you quickly take a look at the left sidebar, you can take a look at the actions that you can take. And in order for us to start our design, I'm gonna click on add items and maybe search for shopping bag. I already have a vision for this, but it's like very blurry. So yeah, maybe something like this. I can just grab the item and drop it onto my canvas. And we already have the item. Let's scale it up a bit. So the next step for us is to put our own design on the bag, right? And if you double click on the item, you're going to see all of the possible places that you can like place your design. Or you could click on the item and check your right sidebar. You're going to see the same menu there as well. I'm going to pick, the entire bag, and let's take a look at the left sidebar again. At the very bottom, you're going to see your private assets, and you can upload your own assets by this big blue button, but I already uploaded mine, so I'll just drop it in, maybe scale it down a bit, and check back the bag, and you're going to see that all of the changes are reflected in real time immediately. You don't need to save anything, but going back and forth like this may take some time. So what I can do is I can grab the design tab and bring it over to my main canvas. So you're going to see I have some sort of a split screen basically. So I can, if I move it around, you're going to see all of the changes are reflected immediately. I think it looks nice like this, but the bag color is too dark for me now. So I'm clicking outside the layer, and you're going to see background is set to be transparent. So I'm gonna bring up the transparency and pick a color that is a bit more blue-ish. Maybe slightly more blue, but no, not really. A bit more gray-ish. Yeah, this looks good. This is fine, and I'll close it, but just to match my design, I'll quickly click on the holder color as well, and I'll bring that tab over my main design, and I don't need to put down any design. I'll just change the background color to match the main color of the bag, and let's pick something a bit more lighter this time, maybe like this, but bluish tints. Yeah, it's fine. So we have the design already, but I think the overall composition looks a bit more stale. And my go-to trick for that is how you can spice up your compositions real quick is just bring up a very similar item right next to it, and let's send it back and make it slightly smaller so it looks a bit more realistic and on the same ground. Yes. And I'll bring them to center. Ideally, I would change the color of this bag as well, but just for demonstration purposes, this should be okay. I'll change the background color of the entire canvas to match the blues. So yeah, I think it looks nice. Maybe the blue is slightly off, but yeah, you get the idea. One last thing that I would like to mention is that if you take a look at the top bar, Artboard Studio actually has animation feature as well. And what you can do is you can click on the item that you'd like to move in the beginning at a starting point, and then move up in the timeline and maybe scale it up a bit. And let's go back and scale this up as well at a starting point, go back in the timeline, scale this up as well. So if I go in the beginning and play the video, you can see that all of the items are scaling up really slowly. So let's say you're happy with your design, and what you can do is take a look at the right sidebar and click on this export your project. You can export your project either in JPEG or PNG files. But if you also worked on an animation, you can click on this purple button to export your animation as a video file. that was all from me. But what I'm going to be doing is I'll go further with this design and I'll refine it. And if you would like to use this as a template in your own designs, you can find the link in the description below. And other than this particular template, if you are looking for bag templates in general, we're going to be dropping down another link for that in the description. If you have any questions or further feedback, please feel free to drop down in the comments below, and feel free to share this video to whoever it can help. I'll see you around. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.